Chase Lehocky with the Bull Futon. And even though I'm not the biggest award person, I do like betting. And betting might be a very negative thing, but Gold Derby, of course, does the Oscar odds and what I think are going to be the top 10 or top 5 of each category. Even though the categories are only actors, director, and screenplay, I'm going to give you my September predictions. I'm not going to go into cinematography, animated film, or anything like that because I don't have the odds. And let's be honest, I haven't seen any of the war contenders that are at TIFF, that are at the New York Film Festival. Why haven't I gone to TIFF or New York Film Festival? Well, my job is fiscal year money, and fiscal year ends on 30 September. So it's very hard for me to get away from my job to see some of these movies. That's why I kind of just stick with Sundance. But anyway, let's talk about my Oscar odds that were in September of 2022 for these Academy Awards. All right, so looking at the Best Picture, you have basically 5 you absolutely know are getting in. And hopefully it'll be on this side of the screen what I think. I think, for me, my top 5 are Babylon, The Fabelman, Top Gun, Whale, and Women Talking. For some reason, those are my top 5. What have I seen? I've seen basically none of those. So why do I think those are the top 5? Well, I think Babylon, Damien Chazelle, he loves movies. The Academy loves him. There's that. The Fabelman, cinema movie. Like I said, this is also going to be a flaw for a lot of these movies. Like what I said with Indian cinema. There's a lot of movies that are about cinema. It's like, calm down, people. Even though I think Empire Light will not be in it. But let's talk about that. Then, of course, I said Fabelman. Top Gun Maverick, I think it's almost 100% in, especially with where it's going. Huge box office potential. I think that is in. The Whale. I think Brandon Fraser is going to push this movie. And there's a lot of people talk about other Oscar nominations as well as, screenplay noms. So I just think The Whale is going to be in for those reasons. And Woman Talking, I think that's another shoo-in for sure. While I say that, everyone who's watched it says it's a great movie. It's directed extremely well. However, the only negative thing is the cinematography. So I think Woman Talking is honestly in. All right, for my number 6, it is going to be Everything Everywhere All at Once. I know everyone is hyping about this movie. It was A24's biggest one. I think there's enough younger people in the audience or in the Oscar voting pool that will put it up there. But I think people need to calm down. And I don't think it's going to win as many awards as some people are saying. But I could be completely wrong. It's a good movie, and I enjoyed it tremendously. But I think the hype train, we'll see where it actually goes. Number 7, I think I should put this a little higher, is The Banshees of Inisherin. Everyone's saying it's a great movie. It's like 100% Rotten Tomato. Colin Farrell will get an Oscar nomination. People saying Brandon Gleeson maybe. We will put it there. Maybe, maybe not. But I think that is in as well. So to me, it's the last 3 I find, a lot of people are saying. Because according to the odds, everything I've said was on there. But the last 3 on Gold Derby. So basically, I'm good from everyone else. But the last 3 on Gold Derby are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the last 3 on Gold Derby for the 10 is The Whale, Empire Light, and Sun. I'm sorry, I do not have Empire Light, and I do not have Sun in my top 10. I do have Tar at number 8. People say it's going to be a bonkers movie. Critics love it. It might not be an audience-pleasing movie, but Tar is my number 8, so that is why it's in there. So my 9 and 10 are odds that are 100 to 1. I'm choosing All Quiet on a Western Front. It's an international film. I think if there's one international film that's going to get in there, it is that one. I think Netflix is going to push that pretty hard. And then my number 9 is Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Why is that? You probably already see it on the sides that it's on there. Why is that on there? The trailer is amazing. I think it's going to get in there. I think this is the one, if I choose this or Avatar for another blockbuster to get in, it is this. Because I'm sorry. Empire of Light, I don't see it getting in. The Sun, not no more. The Women King, it's a normal looking movie. I think Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Ryan Coogler is going to do, is going to be something different. So I think it's going to bump The Women King out. Then you have, like She Said, Glass Onion, Elvis, Avatar. So who knows? But that is that. I'm not going to give you my 11 through 15. I'm just going to give you my top 10 of what I think. So when going to director, I have my top 5, Babylon, Damien Chazelle, Women Talking, Sarah Polley, Number 3, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Daniels. Number 4, The Fableman, Steven Spielberg. And number 5, I'm going bonkers. I'm always choosing one bonkers one because you never know what happens. I'm choosing Baz Luhrmann for Elvis. Let's talk about that one real quick. Baz Luhrmann, let's be honest, he directed the shit out of that movie. I mean, it's edited well, it's directed well, great camera movements. So if one sneaks in, I wouldn't be surprised at that. But that's my I like choosing the rare ones. Each category I think has a weird one in my opinion. Steven Spielberg, Daniels, Sarah Polley, Damien Chazelle. I think all 4 of them are safe, but the one that's not as safe is the Daniels. Like I said, even though they directed the shit out of that movie as well, it could happen. But like I said, I think Chazelle, Polley, and Spielberg are 3 complete locks. In the top 5 according to Gold Derby, my Baz Luhrmann is for Todd Field's Tar. I don't know anything about Tar, so we will see what happens. But like I said, the director category has always had a weird bonkers one, so watch out. All right, actress. What do we got? I have Michelle Williams, Margot Robbie, Cate Blanchett, Michelle Yeoh, Olivia Colman. If I had to take one out, it would be Olivia Colman. I think she might be out. The ones that my top 5 I chose, actually we're taking her out. We're taking Olivia Colman out. And who am I going to replace? I'm replacing it with Naomi Ackie, am I saying her name right, with I Want to Dance with Somebody. That trailer looks good. Even though the cinematography as well as the CGI might not look great, I tell you, I put one bonkers one because the odds, her chance is 46-1. It's the writers of Bohemian Rhapsody. It's Whitney Houston. So I'm putting her up. I'm sorry, Olivia Colman, you're out. And I Want to Dance with Somebody is now officially in. So let's look at actor. I have Brandon Fraser number 1. I have Austin Butler 2. I have Colin Farrell number 3. I have Hugh Jackman number 4 and Bill Knightley number 5. And that is that order. But like I said, I like going bonkers and choosing some stuff. The only issue is when looking at everything else that could be in the actor category, it's pretty weak. It's either going to be Hugh Jackman or Diego Calva for Babylon. But people are saying Hugh Jackman does a great performance for that. So we will see. So actually my acting category or actor category will stay the same. It's pretty boring. All right, let's go to the next one. I think it's supporting actress. Now, this is where Michelle Williams was going to be in. She could still be in it, but who knows? For this one, I have Jessie Buckley for Women Talking, Claire Foy for Women Talking. I have Hong Shao for The Whale, Carrie Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin. Wow. And Stephanie Hugh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. To me, it's her. I don't see her being that top 5 in my opinion. But I'm going to keep her. And this is my one because The Whale with Hong, she's actually not in the top 5. The top 5 is still with Ty of Vanessa Kirby for The Sun, as well as Sadie Sink for The Whale. But Jean Smart is going up there, so who knows what's going to happen with this one. Supporting actor, I actually have Paul Dano. I have Ki Hu Wan from Everything Everywhere, Ben Winshaw from Women Talking, Brad Pitt from Babylon, and Judd Hirsch from The Fablemans. A lot of people have Brandon Gleeson now over Brad Pitt. I think Brad Pitt's going to give a great performance and he's in it. So, I mean, Brandon Gleeson, everyone's saying he does fine in the movie, but people are also saying that like Paul Dano does fine in the movie as well. So this is going to be another weird one, but I personally think Brad Pitt is in the top 5. I truly think so. That was a burp. All right, next one. Now we just have the adapted and original screenplay. Everyone's saying for adapted screenplay, give it to Women Talking. Like, this is not even a category that needs to be even talked about. My top 5 are going to be Women Talking, The Whale, She Said, White Noise, and Glass Onion. I think The Sun is out. That's why I'm putting White Noise in. And I'm looking at everything else. I mean, maybe Living in Top Gun, but who knows? I mean, who really knows? And then the last one is going to be original. I have Everything Everywhere All at Once. Even though I think it's a great movie, and I don't think it's like the top 5 what a lot of people are saying, it's written extremely well. It's edited extremely well. So I see that happening. I have The Fablemans, of course, The Banshees of Inisherin, Babylon, and Tar. This is actually a very weak category when looking at who else could be in it. Triangle of Sadness, Empire of Light, Bardo, Nope, Cha-Cha Real Smooth, Armageddon Time. Yeah, so that's really it. So there you go. This might be a very boring video and just my personal opinion of what's going to happen. We will see. There's always shocks and surprises, especially with last year with, Jesse Buckley getting in for that. Did Kate Blanchett get in for Nightmare Alley, maybe? I don't know, but Nightmare Alley got in for Best Picture. Then, you have Power of the Dog getting 13 almost nominations, but winning like 1. So it's very different of like who's going to get in and who's not. The Banshees of Inisherin, I think, is the one to watch. Everyone's loving it. Cheese Talk with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think is Bhutontopia. You Bhutonis, take a watch. Have a great day. And who knows? What the fuck do I know about Oscars? Jack shit.